Hey, John Cruz here with your Cashion recap for the Sabine River kickoff for the Elite Series event 2015. Went down there, and whenever you go to the Sabine River, it's a tough fishery. Not a ton of bass in it, but there's definitely enough bass to have tournaments down there. So here we come, going down there, and with the expectations of just trying to survive, and that's what everybody's mentality was. I was just trying to survive the first 2 days. Went into an area that a lot of the other anglers ended up fishing because there's a good number of fish there, and I went in there and fished with a chatterbait and a D-bomb the first 2 days. Ended up catching most of my fish on a missile baits missile crawl. The missile crawl and chatterbait probably were like the 1-2 punch that I was using to kind of find the fish and then catch them, in practice in the tournament. But the third day, I knew that area had run out of fish. I made the third day, it was in 40 someplace, just made the top 53 cut. So I was going to change areas, gamble a little bit, try to make a move, and lo and behold, when I went to that new area, those fish were really in there. It took me a little while to figure out how to get them to bite, but the old D-bomb came through for me. I caught my bigger fish on that third day and the fourth day on the D-bomb. Ended up catching actually a couple on a Cinco as well. The old Cashion flipping stick had 22-pound sunline flipping fluorocarbon on there, and that's what I was using to with the missile crawl and with the D-bomb. That same setup, pitching around a lot of those cypress trees. Man, it looks like there should be a fish on every tree, every laydown. There's tons of awesome looking cover in that Sabine River area. And luckily I was able to make it work. Jumped up on that third day, had almost 16 pounds, tied for the biggest bag of the whole tournament on that third day. And so I was able to make the fourth day, jumped up into ninth, had another decent bag on the fourth day, jumped up to sixth place. Congratulations to Chris Lane, pulled off the win. He made him a move on that last day. He'd only had a couple fish, made a move to another area, a new area he hadn't fished before, and caught him a limit, and ended up winning the tournament. And that's what you have to do to win the tournament. And I feel like that's kind of the same decisions that I made in order to get to the top 12. I just wasn't able to catch enough fish on that second day. I slipped a little bit and only had a couple fish. But all in all, top 10, can't be too happy from this tournament. We're going to Lake Guntersville. I love Guntersville, so try to hold on to that good finish and build on it in this next one, as it's a long season. So that's your Cashion recap.